Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Why Wait. I'm Chris, and today I want to talk to you about some RV kitchen accessories. We're going to touch base on some of the things that we've learned and used over the past 4 years to make living and functioning in these small spaces, well, more manageable. So we're going to talk about a few things, some of our favorite accessories and gadgets that just make life in the RV kitchen a lot easier. First thing, let's just talk about some small items that help us stay more organized in the RV kitchen and help us save space. And then after that, we're going to talk about some like gadgets and appliances and things that we actually cook with and stuff like that. And the first thing we want to touch base on is actually right here, this little kitchen sink strainer. And this thing is great. Again, this has been here for about 4 years since we got the RV. It's held up well. It's been awesome. Just pops right out of here. It extends. If you have a longer kitchen sink, you want to use it somewhere else, it's collapsible. You can just pop this down real easy. We've been using this a long time. It's nice if you have the smaller sink like we do. We have one side with the bigger sink, and then the smaller sink, we like to just go ahead and wash the dishes and let them all drain right there. That way we don't have to use like a drying mat and waste space on the counter, because counter space is limited in these things, as you know. If we constantly have dishes drying, well, that's just like less counter space and prep station and prep area that we have. Great little item since day one, and it's definitely helped us save some space, some counter space. Let's jump over here behind me, and you'll see this magnetic knife holder right here. Again, day one purchase, so this is held up over 4 years. Guys, on travel days, these knives stay right here. Bumps, bounces, rough roads, the knives never fall, they don't come down. They stay nice and secure to this magnet strip right here. And it's just great because it just frees up more drawer space for us without having to have all the sharp knives, stuck in a drawer, which just isn't convenient. It's not good for the blades anyways. And it is convenient, nice, quick, easy when you do need to cook and just grab one there right there. And next up, sticking with the saving space theme, right inside our pantry right here, we have these awesome little spice grippers. This is something, again, that's been with us since day one. We got these, we put these up, we bought these. These have been sticking and stuck in here for over 4 years. They don't fall down, they haven't come off. I'm pretty surprised myself that they've lasted for over 4 years and that they haven't started to fall off or anything like that. So it's great if you have a pantry like this and you can actually do this where the pantry still closes. Some of them you have to strategically place, to make sure it doesn't hit something inside. But for the most part, they've all been there. They hold up. It's great. They don't fall. And boy, are we saving space by having these right here versus taking up a whole shelf or a whole cabinet with all of these different spices. This is a great item, one little hack that we love. But again, we're talking about saving space, staying organized. Paper towel holder, and one mounted on a wall or even like up underneath the cabinet right here. And again, we're just talking about getting a paper towel holder up off of the counter so we have more space. Put a link down to that, and we'll put links down to everything we talk about today. Amazon links down below if you want to go check any of it out. And in case you guys are wondering what this is right behind here on the wall, this is our Waggle pet monitor. The Waggle pet monitor is to keep our pets safe when we're gone. This monitors the temperature and humidity and other settings inside the RV. That way, when we're out on a hike or we're gone for a good few hours during the day on these hot 90, 100 degree days like it is right now in Georgia, if we were to lose power and lose AC, it's gonna easily get well up over 100 degrees in this RV and get dangerous for our pets. This will notify us right away. It runs on a Verizon network, so you don't have to worry about losing Wi-Fi. Just like if you lost campground power, you'd lose your Wi-Fi. So with it running off the Verizon network, it notifies us through text and email, lets us know what's going on, that our pets are safe, gives us peace of mind, and at the same time, we can always just open the app anytime we want, check in on the RV and see what the temperature is, make sure we got power. So it's a neat little handy thing, and we keep it right here in the RV. And you can also just pop it off here and take it to go with you if you want to take your pets in the car, take them somewhere to go, run into the store for 5 minutes. Something you should definitely look into if you're RVing with pets, because we got to keep our little fur babies safe. Okay, let's jump inside our cabinets right here. And again, I'm talking about saving space, staying organized. These simple little wire shelves. You can see how much dead space there is in this cabinet. I mean, I don't know what they thought we were going to be putting in here, like a set of golf clubs or something. These are so tall and so much wasted space. I don't know why they didn't put some extra shelves in here. All the cabinets in here seem to be like that. So just getting some of these cheap little wire shelves at different sizes and heights. You can see we have them in here with our cups and glasses. We have them over here by our coffee mugs. These little shelves basically just give you that much more room to store things. You can see we also have them in our pantry right here as well. Again, just a little quick little easy hack and fix to optimize space in these small little areas. And by the way, you might have noticed these lights came on when I opened the pantry door, and these are just motion sensor lights. These are pretty cool. They're magnetic. You just put the magnetic strip up on the top right here and they just pop right off. They don't run on any batteries, so you don't have to worry about constantly changing batteries. You just plug them into simple USB and charge them right back up. I've actually probably had them in there about 3 months and I haven't had to charge them yet, so that's pretty cool. I'm waiting on that to happen. But we have a few of them here in the pantry just because it gets so dark in there. They put one light up at the top, and you know, that's great for the top, but it doesn't really do anything for the rest of the pantry when you're looking in these deep cubby holes. So to have some motion sensor lights that come on right when we open the pantry door, light it up bright as can be, it's pretty cool. And I like the fact that it's USB. I can just charge it. I don't have to keep replacing it with batteries and things like that. So nice little hack right there. Okay, so now let's jump into some bigger like appliances and gadgets and things like that, how we cook in the RV. And let's start right over here with that bad boy right there, the air fryer. We never really used an air fryer before we started RVing and wasn't too sure about them. But it turns out we didn't really like the propane oven that much. So when we got this, it basically saves space because now we don't need a toaster. We use it for the oven. We use it for so many different things. It has so many different settings on it, and we use it all the time. And it's a pretty good size. You can actually fit like a whole frozen pizza in there. You can fit small rotisserie chickens in there. It bakes, it fries, it toasts. It has broil mode, pizza mode. We just find it to be very versatile. It doesn't take up too much space. It's really well for us, and we've been using that all the time. And it's been there for 4 years, so this brand right here has held up well. In case you guys were looking for one of these, that's been going over 4 years strong with no issues. And next, one of our other favorite items to cook, you guys, you all know this one. It's the Instant Pot. And yes, we do use it a lot. It does store pretty easy. I know some people try to find places for them. Some people actually keep them in their RV oven. We have a nice drawer right here in our pantry that it fits in. We can just pop it down in there with all of the Instant Pot accessories as well. And I don't have to go on too much about this one. I'm sure you guys know what it is, but it's kind of nice, easy one-pot meal, and it just works out for us. And on another quick note, if you see this little grippy stuff right here, this is just that basic rubber material that you put down inside your cabinets and, you know, shelf lining. This stuff is great because with our RV kitchens moving around all the time, rattling, shaking can be a problem. And by putting this down on all of our drawers and shelving, it actually keeps everything in place really well. We don't really have to move that much, and we don't really change the way that we pack or do really anything except maybe take some of this and put it in between the plates and bowls on moving day. And that's another great thing. We just have some of it cut up. We keep it in a little cabinet. And on moving day, we just put it between the plates real quick. Maybe wrap up like a wine glass or two with it. Just a quick little idea there for you guys on moving day if you're looking for a way to kind of secure like breakables and stuff like that. That little grippy shelf lining stuff has come in handy for that. Now over here, you might have noticed this earlier lighting up, that little purplish blue light back there. That is actually a bug catcher. These little things are pretty neat. We actually have 2 of them. And you just simply replace the pads with new sticky pads. They're perfectly safe for kids and people. It's supposed to have a little bit of a scent to attract them, plus the light attracts them. And we have been finding that these things are just collecting bugs. It's actually a little scary how many bugs we had in here now that we look at it. But you just plug it in, it stays plugged in, and it also creates a nice little night light at night. You know, we have the one in the bathroom, and it, you know, kind of lights it up if you want to go use the bathroom at nighttime without kicking on all the bright lights. And the pads last about 2 to 3 months. When they get full, you just toss it, take a replacement pad, and pop it right on there. They've been doing an awesome job as well, as you can see. Gross. And the last thing for the RV kitchen, it's good to have some safe, clean drinking water. And it's nice to save space as well. We didn't want a real big Berkey unit on the counter taking up tons of space. We tried not to opt for the big 3 canister system outside. So we have a little solo unit underneath our kitchen sink from BLU Technology, and inside there is a 0.2 micron filter, which is extremely important for filtering out anything you could be worried about drinking. Extremely safe drinking water with this system. We also use BLU Technology's 0.2 micron filters in our wet bay. So we have an inline filter, a water softener. It goes through the 0.2 micron filter in the wet bay, and then also goes through the solo unit that's right underneath the kitchen sink. So we still have basically a 3 filtration system, because some of those regular filters that you guys might be using are actually like rated at 5 or even 10 microns. You kind of want to save that just for your, basically the inline, water hose kind of filter. So this way we have nice, clean, safe drinking water. And if you guys want to learn more about that, we actually have a whole video on that. We'll put that in the description down below too, if you guys want to check that out and learn more about BLU Technology and the filters that they offer. And if you click on the link, there's also a code in there that'll save you 10% on any purchase with them. As always, get out there, start your full-time RV adventure, because why wait? We'll see you next time.